Hi and welcome to the channel. My name is Philip. So today I want to follow up on a video that I made recently about installation of toilet flush valves, where I compared a Korky versus a Fluid Master. So since then I had a couple of things change and there was some development, so I wanted to share it with you. In particular, I want to go over Korky and how their warranty service works out. Because as you might recall, I had some issues with the sound of the valve when after it finished filling up the tank, it made kind of a squeak or a squeal type of sound. So after a month or so, I kind of got tired of that sound and I decided to figure out what can be done with it. So I disassembled the whole thing. I went through all of the cleaning instructions that Korky provides on numerous videos and websites, and nothing really helped. Nothing changed that sound. And that's when I had an option. I could either go with a Fluid Master that I normally used for years and it never gave me a problem, and just go and buy a new one, or I could contact Korky and see how their warranty process actually works so I can explain how it went for me. At first, I called the Korky phone number listed on the box and I got connected to an agent and I explained to them what was happening, and I even let them hear the sound that it was making over the phone. Right away they said that yes, this should not happen, and they asked me for my address and where to send it to. I asked them what kind of information they need from me to prove my ownership or purchase. They just asked me when it was installed, and that's it. They did not ask for any proof of purchase, but they did ask me to send the old valve back to them, and they told me that they will send me the shipping label. So a few days later, I received the same exact valve that I had installed and that I purchased earlier, the 528 MP. I went through the whole process of removing the old valve and installing the new valve, only to find out that this one was also making the same exact noise. It did not right away after the installation, but after a few hours, it started making it constantly. So I reached out to Korky again and asked them, what can you do? How can we resolve this? I explained to them exactly the steps that I took in my situation to trying to resolve the issue. And in the end, they just said, how about we'll just send you a pro version of the pump? So not just the regular 528 MP, but the 528 Pro. And they shipped it out to me. So now I have two pumps that I would have to send back to them. 528 Pro is pretty much the same exact product as the MP. I found only a few tiny differences. I installed it and the issue went away. So to make the long story short, Korky has sent me two replacement pumps. The first one was a direct replacement of the original pump, and the second one was an upgraded version. Both cases, they did not ask for any proof of receipt, any proof of purchase. And they said, if our product doesn't work, we will try and do everything that we can to resolve your situation. So really they did, even though they had to send me a higher end product that I normally had installed in a toilet. So going back to the process of Fluid Master versus Korky, I don't have any experience with the Fluid Master warranty, but now I do have experience with Korky warranty. And since I saw how they handled my case, I wouldn't mind buying other types of valves from them, because I know that I will be taken care of. So this is really the whole video in a nutshell, just to explain to you how this process worked out, since I kind of left you in the limbo in the first video where I said, this is what has been installed and let's see how it works out. So after about 3 months of the original installation, now we know that the Korky one, it had to be replaced. Unfortunately, it did not work for me, and I don't know why. For some reason, it just makes that noise. But the replacement works fine. Hopefully this will make your decision between Korky or Fluid Master a little bit easier. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all on the flip side.